Greetings and welcome to episode 26 of Touchdown Online. Felix and Keith to take you through your sports, and don't forget to always follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, that's Touchdown Online, and on YouTube, Touchdown Online as well. And you also should subscribe for that YouTube channel, as well as post your comments and responses in the comment section on YouTube. That provision is always available, and we can always respond to some of those when we come. But Keith, starting with Formula One, 7 races to go, Lewis Hamilton has a 30 points lead over Sebastian Vettel. You could say that is game, set and match, but that is one race where if Hamilton doesn't finish and Vettel wins, and it's down to 5 points.
I still think it's game, set and match, simply because Vettel made one error too many. Because this time, once again, he made a very costly error. I do not know why, when they got to the turn and Hamilton was beginning to pass him, he tried to hold his ground. There was no good reason to do it. He could have still overtook him if that got through the bend. But for some reason, he tried to hold his ground and ended up crashing into Hamilton, and he never recovered.
Okay, and Kimi Raikkonen, when is he going to win a race?
No, this time, why for me?
Ferrari had a new engine. They had the faster car over the weekend, just like they did in Belgium, and
they were seriously disadvantaged.
Now Sebastian Vettel is out, so you were sure that Kimi Raikkonen wasn't going to be. You know those things where they tell you to pit so that you come out behind Vettel so that Vettel wins the race. They were never going to do that.
The problem was the tires. For some reason, the tires did not work as well as the what do they call it? The Mercedes tires. And Mercedes had the advantage of Bottas was doing a lot of defensive work for Hamilton. So he was holding up Kimi, and then Kimi had tires that were just not doing the job. So as a result, he was forced to pit earlier than Hamilton again, and that hurt him a lot. So he couldn't maintain being ahead of Hamilton, and then at some point during the later stages, Hamilton succeeded in overtaking him, and that's why he couldn't catch him.
Okay.
Thanks a lot to Valtteri Bottas as well.
Okay, and talking Old Firm Derby, Celtic 1, Rangers 0. Looks like Brendan Rodgers getting Steven Gerrard back for that slip in 2014.
One can say that because Celtic won 1-0 thanks to a very brilliant counter-attack goal. However, that counter-attack goal came straight from what I believe was a foul, because one of the Rangers defenders was fouled around the edge of the box. Celtic launched a counter-attack and scored. One thing I found impressive about Gerrard's start at Rangers is that he has just given Rangers this belief and arrogance that they are better than they are.
That is his first defeat as a Rangers manager.
Yes, but what's impressive that it's his first defeat in an Old Firm derby, losing to a team that is far better than his.
Far superior.
And he only lost 1-0. And the truth is, even though Celtic were the better team, they were not as dominant as they should have been.
You know the weirdest
and
thing.
Honestly, they were lucky to win.
The weirdest thing
0-0.
about Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard, when you saw their footballing careers, none of them ever hit you like they would be an incredible manager.
I disagree. I always thought Lampard could make a good manager.
But when you look at the football they are doing right now, and then you look at a guy like Gary Neville, who as a footballer, like, okay, that footballing IQ would make a great manager. Then he goes to Valencia. Because Gerrard and Lampard look like if they ever became managers.
You're comparing these guys at the start of their career to someone who coached way more games than them.
Not necessarily.
Gerrard and Lampard look like they would be straightforward managers.
Because recently he said Gary Neville recently told us,
and took the team from 4th to 14th. What's wrong with
Gary Neville recently gave us an insight into why he failed. He said the mistake he made was when he got into the job, he started compromising on his principles. He started saying, now I want to play like this, but now people are giving me advice, let me play a different style. So he said he basically confused his players.
Like any inexperienced
manager. Yes, he basically confused
So how come
his
he
players.
hasn't gone for another job?
The thing is, even before he got the job, he has always said being a manager is not a priority. It's not like for his bro. For him, it's like managing is not my priority. He wanted to do it, but it wasn't like something he really so badly wanted to do. He wanted to try it, and he failed. And that's why recently when they were talking about Emery, he was telling people, these people were telling Emery to change from passing the ball from the back. He should stick to his principles, because if he makes my mistake, he's going to get the same result. What I like about Gerrard and Lampard, clearly they have a vision, but what I've liked about Gerrard, is the confidence he has brought. He has brought a special kind of arrogance. I mean, the last people I saw with such arrogance are people like the Fergusons when they were young. Because when Ferguson came to United, United was so far behind Liverpool. But he was treating Liverpool like they're in the same ballpark, and anything they did, he treated it like an affront. Because like that loss, even though Celtic was a better team, his team lost 1-0. He made such a big deal of the refereeing decision. Yes, it was one of those decisions. Yes, it was a bad decision. But he's made such a big deal of it as if Rangers and Celtic are currently in the same ballpark. And perception is everything.
So you think this is the beginning of something?
I think it's the beginning of something. If he continues at this rate, he's going to do something special at Rangers because he's instilling a level of confidence these guys have not had in themselves. And trust me, they're not in Celtic's
a winning
ballpark.
mentality he never
But
experienced.
he's giving them this belief, that's making them far better than they actually are, and it's impressive.
I want to see a Ryan Giggs and a Stevie G on a touchdown.
Well, Giggs is coaching well.
Giggs is coaching well.
I don't think Lampard is going to be at Derby County for long. I'm thinking sooner or later he's going to go into the Premier League because he's been very.
That's if he doesn't promote them.
They all want to come back.
That's if he doesn't promote them because he has also had a decent start.
Because the reason I would put Lampard's issue ahead of Steven Gerrard is, like we have always said, the Championship is the toughest league in the world, and that's where he's actually.
That's true. It's the toughest league in the world, but the thing is, this guy took one of the hardest jobs in the world to take. Rangers, Celtic, these are the two biggest clubs in Scotland, and the rivalry is up there with Boca Juniors River Plate. So you're going to a place where pressure is guaranteed, even though you don't have a league.
Okay, wait. How many old firm derbies do they play in the season?
6.
3?
About 6.
Okay, we'll see what happens with the next ones. But talking Spanish Primera Liga, Barcelona conceding a truckload of goals. This is in relation to the kind of opponent they were facing. You don't concede 2 goals against West Ham.
And remember, one in the first second, totaling some of our tickets. It was shameful. But finally, they reached an understanding where they said, man, these guys, they're here threatening to be good. Let's beat them.
Yeah.
And then they thrashed them.
Because
at first, they were forgiving them. The guys even squad them and were threatening to add. Then they realized, what, these guys are fake. Let's really show them.
That same complacency is the reason they failed to go unbeaten last season.
And they
because remember when they went to play.
They won the first leg and then said to pull around.
The 5-4.
It was not complacency.
It was complacency.
Okay, it was
from the lineup that he put up there.
The lineup,
and the
way they played.
It was a case. It was a case of Valverde confusing.
No, I
it was
cannot
a case of Valverde
Those
confusing Messi's role in the team and his influence as a coach on the team. He thought the team could stand without Messi.
But it should have been able to stand without Messi.
Yeah,
serious against Levante, as fake as Levante had been that season.
Okay,
those players were just complacent, like they were being complacent yesterday and considered those.
It was not complacency.
By the time they woke up, they were 5-1 down.
It was yesterday, like last night. A few things. Umtiti. He's not back. He's not at his
winner. He doesn't need to come back.
Yes, this is the thing.
What else is there to play for?
He's not at his best. We've seen that in the first game. He was missing challenges. He missed a few calls last night. The ball that the was it the second goal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he missed. He missed his man. But here's the positive thing. When he was taken off in the second half, Langley, that's a good sign. He has Barcelona DNA in him. He was controlling the ball.
Barcelona DNA come. We have to move on.
He was a good signing. Plus,
it's too early to tell if he's a good signing.
Yeah, he was.
He played well, but it's too early.
Okay,
it's
he played
really
well.
too early.
And Vidal, I don't know. He's making silly challenges he doesn't need to make.
That's not the worst part.
The
worst part is
he's misplacing
the worst part
passes.
is those clowns paid 30 million euros for him.
He's misplacing
Has the
passes.
Bayern been robbing everybody?
No, yeah, but honestly, for me, why I think Vidal is like that,
He's getting
this
yellow
is
cards.
a guy
he should not be
like
getting.
Sanchez. He has had his first rest in nine
but could
nine
it-
seasons.
could it be that-
I believe he overcompensated for that rest. I don't believe he's personally fit. I don't think he should even be starting. At
He
least for
did
the
start.
first 2
He
months.
did start.
Vidal-
I mean, he should not be getting even game time. At least for the first month, because personally, I don't think that guy had a proper preseason. These are him and the guys like Sanchez. These are guys who are resting for the first time in 9 months. I'm sure they
Sanchez is no
overcompensated.
longer that.
He came
I'm
on
sure they
as people were being
overcompensated.
taken off because Champions League is coming.
Still 2 weeks away.
It's
Still 3 weeks away.
Yeah, but
No, that guy-
Rakitic has been playing foot. That's why he was taken off. He
Yes,
has
but
been playing too
Rakitic has
many
not
games.
played for 9 straight seasons without a rest.
Yes.
This guy has trust me, that guy overcompensated. For me, that guy, he should only play after
Okay.
And
the international break.
Before we go,
We
before-
have-
this needs to be mentioned. Coutinho putting in an absolute clinic.
Yeah, against Huesca.
An
He used to do that
absolute-
also in the Premier
He
League.
entertained the Camp Nou, which is what he was brought to do.
Let the Clasico
A
come. We see.
brilliant pass.
Let
Lionel
the
Messi.
Clasico come.
While let him visit Celta Vigo and
Madrid,
put on a clinic.
Madrid 4-1 against Leganes.
Yeah.
And I think the question, the first 3 games, the question of where will the goals come from without Ronaldo
is being
has been answered
by
basically.
two
Sergio
players.
Ramos and Karim Benzema.
and Gareth Bale.
And Gareth Bale.
They're scoring the goals. And
So-
me, what I'm liking about Benzema, he's beginning to return to the Benzema that was signed from Lyon, who
Yeah.
was a proper out and out centre forward. And it is good because we personally have missed that Benzema. That was the Benzema I used to like, not this Benzema who was like a false 10 and not and doing all the work for other people to score. Right now, he looks like he's confident and leading the line well. Long may it continue. And I really thought the signing of Mariano was going to help him because he's going to have backup that can actually help that guy.
See the one wearing shirt 7.
He is-
Mariano.
Isn't it too early to give away that shirt?
Man,
No.
I don't know. The shirt
I
that
think
was.
It's actually the perfect time to give away that
I
shirt
think
because the thing is, when you've let an icon like that go, 9 out of 10 times you're never going to get someone who's anywhere near in the ballpark. So you'd rather give it to somebody who's not even close. No,
If they did,
Madrid
if they did
I
retire it
thought
after
about it.
Raul,
If they, no, forget about Raul. If they
Yeah.
couldn't touch Di Stefano's jersey,
Yeah.
they can't
They
touch.
can't touch it.
They can't.
It's a-
And the thing is, for me, if you're going to replace, like United did, they let Ronaldo go, give it to Valencia. You let Keane go, give it to Carrick. They are so polar opposites that no one will even have the time to say anything. But if
Okay.
you bring a guy who is similar, like now you let Ronaldo go and you give it to
what
him,
happened to the talk
there's
of
a
Asensio
problem.
was the one going to put on the shirt?
I didn't believe it was ever going to happen personally, because I don't think they had to put that pressure on Asensio that year. Eventually, I think he'll get that number, but not now.
Or was it the case
give him
when,
like 2
when,
more
when
years.
Coutinho was signed and Messi offered him the shirt?
No, you remind me of the British media when they had just signed Beckham, the Madrid guys, and they are like, Raul's shirt number is going to switch to 10. Figo is over going to go to what? Because Beckham is going to be 7. I was like,
What
okay,
of one were
whatever-
told Ashley
whatever-
Young is the Cristiano Ronaldo of England by Martin O'Neill.
No, Martin O'Neill has his own. He has, I think he has personal issues that he needs to deal with.
And James Luna is the Xavi.
Okay, Celta Vigo beating Atletico by 2-0.
The who?
Celta Vigo beating Atletico,
Yeah, man.
including
I
a
don't
red
know.
card in there.
Well, they did more than 2-0 even because man, Atletico was bad. Celta Vigo took them to school.
Should Atletico be losing games this early to Celta Vigo?
Yeah.
Personally, I think they shouldn't be losing to a team like Celta Vigo.
Okay,
But
I
Celta
think
Vigo
the-
have proven a team that
The
can actually
opposition,
beat you on
the
their home
opposition
ground.
Atletico have opened with,
At,
compared to what Madrid and Barcelona have opened with. And these guys drop points, it's understandable. If Barcelona and Madrid don't have 100% right now,
against the Huescas
the
and
people they have
Levantes
faced,
of
you have
this
to
world.
start putting
But
question
that's
marks.
how La Liga works. When you get you lose the pace at the beginning, it's hard to catch up.
That happened.
That's how it always
that
works.
happened to Madrid only.
When you lose, when you start to drop points this early, it's hard to catch up, especially when it's Barcelona and Madrid ahead.
No, they can.
No,
still
because
catch
the
up.
thing is,
Because
why for me
what-
they shouldn't be too worried. They're going to run into Barcelona and Madrid.
Because
So they can
how-
actually, they're capable of taking back those points from either of
Exactly.
them. It's not beyond the realms of
we are
possibility.
talking Spurs losing to Watford before playing City.
It's not like United losing to the people, the Brightons of this world.
Before playing City and
Before
Spurs.
you press pass, but you're losing to the Brightons of this world.
Okay, and the German Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund